Alrighty, we are gonna be looking at the VTuber that ruined her career. And you may be asking, Eve, this was 5 months ago, Eve. Why do we care about the Sinder situation? Well, she came out with 1,000 pages, so we need a little bit of a recap, if you may. We do need a bit of a recap. If you didn't know what happened, now you're about to know what happened.
Oh my fucking god, here we go again.
Cinema.
Now, what is it this time? It's nothing gacha related. Surprisingly, this is a VTuber related. Now, we're talking about Sinder today. Now, if you don't already know, Sinder
Her model is so pretty still. If she wants to sell it to me for free, I'll take it.
is a pretty fucking big VTuber, co-owner of gamersupps, which I'm still trying to get sponsored by, but god fucking damn it, they don't.
Did you know I am partnered with gamersupps by using my code EEP or EEP so you get 10% off? There's also going to be a link in the description below. I know I haven't been promoting it recently in the videos, but I'll do it for this one. Shout out gamersupps.
What me? But she is a big content creator, VTuber, obviously. She is a co-owner
Yeah.
of gamersupps, and she looks like this.
Goddamn.
Pretty fucking hot, I know. Now, she's had a little drama recently, and a little is a fucking understatement, because she is for the VTuber community, she is cooked, okay?
Yeah, she's being crucified. Well, she was 5 months ago.
She is cooked. Now, she tweeted out this. Effective immediately. Redacted will no longer be managing or overseeing my VTuber activities. He no longer represents me as a creator, my brand, or my intentions. I'm sorry, everyone. I will make a larger response when I'm able. Now, if you
I know he's gonna say it. That's her boyfriend that she cheated on. Spoiler!
don't know who Redacted is, from my knowledge, don't take this as guaranteed, but from my knowledge, Redacted is their boyfriend, or so to say. Something like that. Or girlfriend. I don't fucking know. It's their
Boyfriend. He had a penis. A penis.
love. What even happened? Nanolus, a great artist, tweeted out,
Yeah.
"Hello, I'm here to share something that has affected me personally and hurt others. This was very hard for me, but I feel it is necessary. Please do not send hate to anyone on my behalf. This is all I want to say."
I feel like the disclaimer "don't send hate" doesn't work anymore. I don't think it's ever worked, but it is a kind gesture to say the least. If I come out with a Google Docu on anyone, send them hate. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Make me write a docu.
With a Google Doc attached. Now, this Google Doc is pretty fucking long. Pretty
Yeah.
fucking long, right? Pretty fucking long with some damning evidence. Now, I'm personally not gonna read all of this because I have a great summary. A great summary. Tectone tweeted out, "After 2 hours, 4 documents, and 2 posts, and a lot of reading, here are the major takeaways on the Cinder situation in each document posted. What we can conclude. Nano's document. Redacted is Cinder's mouthpiece. Confirmed
Yeah.
Sinder knew everything Redacted said. Red/Sin were attempting to monopolize an editor/artist against their desires. Guilt tripped and manipulated them into doing their work and no one else's. What Cinder's doing isn't fucked up to do to one's competition. However, doing it to their friend is a whole different story."
And here's the thing, a lot of times creators do pay more for an artist or an editor to solely focus on their content. It is normal. To sabotage your own friends is where it's not normal. That is a bit much. That is a bit much.
Redacted gaslighting Nanolus using revisionist history. Rain's document. Cinder sexting another man while in a relationship. Cinder trauma dumping to another person about how bad her relationship is to
Then just leave, man. Like, I'm sorry, but like, if it's that bad, just leave. And I know a lot of times it's not as easy to just walk away. It can be really difficult. It can be really fucking difficult. But like, clearly these two they're not good for each other. With everything that's come out now, like these guys, they're fucking each other up, man.
someone she is interested in. NTR. Rain and Cinder are very scummy in this document.
What does NTR mean? Not the right? Hold up. What does NTR mean?
Rain claims this wasn't meant to be a witch hunt, but it very clearly was done with the proper timing to have this document gain the traction they wanted, and so
Not too racist. Not too racist. I like that. I like that.
but did. Is that wrong? Up to you to decide. Vam's post. Vam exposes Red being Cinder's boyfriend. Not really a big deal. Tons of VTubers hide the fact that they have SOs to farm more parasocials to get gifted and super chats.
I don't have a partner. No, I'm kidding. I don't have time, man. I'm reacting to videos. In the future, I also want to make like a commentary style channel, like a second channel, and then a gaming one, which will be a third. I don't have time. If you do have a partner, then why does he go away when I take my meds? Gamersupps, yeah, that is my partner. Did you know?
Tons of streamers do this. Not really a big deal for wanting to keep your private life private. However, if Sinder throws away her boyfriend to try to alleviate some negative PR, that is going to be a big yikes from me, dog. Bao's document. Dispels claims that Sinder and Red were making, calling Bao an editor and an MV maker thief. Confirms how hurt she is by having
editor thief. Here's my opinion on that one. And I've heard this from a couple of YouTubers where they like an artist and then their friend also likes that artist and their friend goes for it while they're saving. And their friend originally found the artist through them, so they feel some sort of way about it. Why? It's never that deep, okay? These people are not betraying you by wanting to work with someone you introduce them to. A lot of times that's how people make connections and you know work together. That's how it goes. So I don't get why people are like, you can't do this because I found them first. Fuck off.
Her friend attempt to be overly competitive and ruin her image and her models and impacting her career negatively. Says that Sinder could make it to the top, but when she gets there she will be alone. Bao dispels claims that she locked up Sacred, her editor.
Your Sinder is already extremely successful. Even before all of this, her community is so diehard for her that they set a new record in the offline chat for Hype Train. They organized that after all of this happened. I don't know why you would still want to go for something so superficial. I guess in ways it could be to do with her insecurity. Maybe like she feels insecure. She feels like she's not enough as a creator, and so she wants to be at the top. She wants to be better than everyone else. If that is the case, you need to go to therapy for that.
Bao completely absolves herself from the wrongdoing. Great doc. Spite's document.
I'm using the same artist for my OC that my friend used. She's happy I'm doing it. Exactly. Dude, there's so many times that I'm in a call with someone who's a VTuber and I show them artists and we look through artists together and we're like, oh, we love this one. You know, it would be so cool to be a VTuber sibling, which if you don't know what that means is when two people use the same artist who is kind of like their mother or their father. You know, it's that kind of thing where they create their models and so they're considered VTuber siblings. A lot of people love that. A lot of people love that. A lot of people also don't like that.
It insinuates that Sinder is and was copying her, not the other way around.
Oh my god, can we like stop with the copying? That is such a fucking thing. It's definitely a thing in the VTubing scene where people are like, you're copying this person or you're just like this person. I've been told that I sound like Walmart Shy Lily, which first of all, thank you for the compliment. Second, maybe the reason why a lot of us have similar voices is because we are women and it's normal to have high voices, you know, for high voices to sound similar. It's also normal for women to have deeper voices that sound similar. You can categorize something in every category. That doesn't mean that people are copying each other. It just doesn't. Everyone is in some sort of category when it comes to VTubing. But just because you share a category with someone else doesn't mean you're copying the people that are in there with you. Does that make sense? Is that really hard to like understand for people that just don't talk to women in general?
Screenshots of these claims are pretty damning. Spite showing off her outfit in July 2022, Sinder then having a near identical outfit on September 14th, 2022. Sacramore TV's document, supporting some of Bao's claims to be true.
I would say though, it is very annoying constantly being compared. So I will say the hate that Silver was getting, Silvervale, disgusting. They're two different individuals. You can't just like, when I look at Silvervale, when I look at Silver and I look at Sinder, I'm like, those are two completely different models. They don't look the same to me at all.
Major takeaways. To be honest, things look absolutely horrible for Sinder. Yet I will be waiting for her response just to do my due diligence. It has been alleged with a lot of damning screenshots as well as other corroborating the narrative that is being pushed. Sinder is currently being alleged as overly competitive with her friends in the VTubing space, willing to undermine and backstab her friends to get ahead, gaslight and manipulate editors/workers to get her way, cheating on significant other, a model/rigger thief. People speculate she is going to throw away her current boyfriend, Red aka Redacted, to alleviate some negative PR coming her way. But for now, I believe that is about it. I will wait and see Cinder's response and keep you all updated on any news or changes in perspective once we have everyone's side. All in all, this is very messy. And to be honest, I feel horrible for Cottontail, Bao, Shy Lily, Spite, and every other VTuber affected in this scenario. To be honest, I don't really know what Sinder could possibly present to absolve her. Yet, I will still do my due diligence. I am 31 years old, and I just researched VTuber drama for 2 hours in front of 9,000 people on Twitch. I swear to God, I have not one but 2 jobs. But my God, this reeked of unemployment. Thanks for reading.
Oh my God. Well, thank you for looking into it, man. We appreciate it. Thank you for looking into it. I would say after all of this happened, if she had 1000% taken accountability and just like moved on and been like, yeah, I done goofed, you know, let me work on myself, people would have been a lot happier than what she did, which again, spoiler, 1000 pages.
Holy fuck. Jesus Christ. Holy allegations. Now, obviously, me personally, this shit is crazy. The fact that she's like backstabbing her friends kinda is crazy. I feel bad for Bao, Cottontail, and all of them. I mean, even here, like, Cottontail tweeted out, "This made my stomach drop to read. It makes me very sad to have things come out like this. Sending Nano and Bao so much love." With a screenshot from one of the docs. If you want to read those, go.
Hold up. You don't work with model or art. I don't think you've ever done anything with Bao or Cotton before. Saying don't work with your friends is yeah, that's pretty that's a shit thing to do. That is a really shit thing to do. Just like making sure other artists don't work with your friends.
Either watch like Tectone's video or like anyone else's video, because I bet y'all there's gonna be multiple videos on this. But it says here, what about we can pay Komori for you and you don't have to discount it from the next payment, and we'll continue giving you lots of model work, I think for this year right now, but you don't work with Bao, Cotton, or Blank at all again, models or art. It's just crazy. It is crazy. Y'all saw the allegation.
That is pretty fucked. There's a difference between getting an artist to mainly focus on your work and then sabotaging other creators by being like, you're not allowed to work with all of these people. That's fucked. That's fucked.
Cheating on significant other, a model, rigger, thief, gaslight and manipulate editors' workers to get her way. Like, this shit is fucking crazy. Now,
all I'm saying is, these were her friends. If these were people she didn't like, I would be more understanding, because there's people I don't like. And I told Snow, I was like, motherfucker, if you work with these guys, I will pay you double just to get you to not work with these guys. I was like, brother, I'll pay you double. And he's like, Eve, I've seen how much you make. You won't be able to. I was like, bitch. When it comes to empathy, I think like logically it makes sense if you want a creator, oh sorry, not a creator, if you want an editor to focus mainly on your stuff. Logically, to me, that makes sense, because ultimately, is she running a business? Yes. But then going out of your way to tell them, don't work with these people, even though they're my friends, that's where it's shitty, in my opinion. That's where I'm like, all right, that's really shit that you did that, because you are backstabbing your friend who are trying to get models, outfits, and stuff done. You are backstabbing them, so that is shit.
What do the people think? Obviously, Cottontail upset, Bao not too fucking happy, Spite obviously rightfully pissed, because I mean, based on her Google Doc, I mean, look at this shit, bro. Look at this shit. Sounds great. I'm so happy with it. July 20th, 2022. What do you think of my new outfit? September 14th, 2022.
I'll be honest. Hold up, let me move. Oh, god damn it. Is there a way I can like move that does... Oh, okay, cool. That sucks. Let me just delete my own model. All right, I'll be honest. When I look at these two, I can see similarities for sure, but I wouldn't know right away that it is like a copy from one to the other. So I do gotta say that if I look at these two, I wouldn't be like, oh, they copied each other, or like one of them copied the other. I wouldn't really think that. I guess it's because like the style is a bit different in my opinion. But yeah, I wouldn't really think that at all. It's like cyberpunk VTubers. A lot of us have similar color palettes, so I wouldn't really think, oh, you guys copied me. That wouldn't really cross my mind. But I can also understand that when you get done dirty by someone, it's hard to give them the benefit of the doubt, which is why a lot of people would agree that Sinder was doing it on purpose. So yeah, I wouldn't have thought it's a yeah, exactly. So at most, I would have, by looking at this, I would have been like, all right, this person is really hurt by Sinder, and now they're seeing the worst in Sinder, if that makes sense. So I would say, yeah, that's what it is for me.
Straight up the same, just copying. and she's been called the fucking copycat. Like, this is...
Here's the thing. It's not, in my opinion, it isn't the same. But as a VTuber, to an extent, you also gotta remember that people are gonna compare you. I am eventually gonna be compared to other cyberpunk VTubers when I get my 2.0. It is gonna happen. Is it shitty? Yes. Should you let it get to you? Try not to. Try not to, because ultimately, you know you're not a copy. You know that. It's just other people are making you more bitter towards someone. And again, that is understandable. That is understandable.
This shit is bad, bro. This shit is fucking bad. I want to know, what do the people think? What are people saying? I remember playing Phasmophobia with you and hearing Red chat away next to you before you first debuted like 4 years ago. You told me he was your boyfriend. Then before we met for TwitchCon, you switched up and said, just so you know, my manager is coming with me on this trip. As if I didn't know who he was. It's even ickier to read this tweet knowing he is your significant other and that you're probably going to try and avoid taking responsibility for hurting people who trusted you as friends by nuking the red side of this duo. Jeez.
Hey, here's the thing. To an extent, I agree with this tweet because she did blame Red. She did put it on him and be like, I'm not working with him anymore, and try to claim that she had no idea what he was doing. Like, you guys are together. Obviously, you're gonna know. And, you know, it's not hard to prove that you knew what he was doing. It's not hard. Is it icky to hide your boyfriend from the public? No, I don't think so. Wanting to have a level of privacy as a creator is not icky. I wouldn't say so. I know a lot of creators that do hide their partners because they've had creepy experiences with viewers in terms of parasocialness. And you would think, well, if you show it, wouldn't it make it easier? No, you would be surprised how much hate the partner ends up receiving when it comes out that they're dating the VTuber or the creator. I took a photo with Violet. Keep in mind we're friends. And I had some motherfucker trying to shit on Violet and be like, did I tell you you can date? And I was like, what? That's my friend. First of all, I don't need permission. Second, that's my fucking friend. What? Ultimately, right, with the Spite situation, I don't think it was a copycat situation. I think there were similarities, but that's it. Cinder's entire brand and identity is very like heavy metal-ish, and like that side, you know, she's not like girly girl or cyberpunk. She's very, yeah, when I think of Sinder, I think of fire and heavy metal. That's what I think of. So that outfit made sense for her to have. You think she's gonna be Sinder 2.0? I don't know much about, I don't know much about Spite. I don't. But one thing I will say as a creator is don't let people's comments change your perspective on a creator in terms of being compared. When I got compared to Shy Lily, I took it as a compliment. Even though I got told I was a Walmart version of her, I was like, you know what? That is a compliment to me. One, she's very hardworking. She's really funny. And it's just like, her voice is amazing. Why would I not take that as a compliment? Just because some dickhead was trying to put me down by being like, you're Walmart vision. So be it. So fucking be it. Being compared either way to someone who's genuinely so fucking amazing is a compliment to me. So I'll take it.
Jesus Christ. Someone who represents you and your intention should never be someone like that. There's no amount of I'm sorry or bad judgment you can have in this situation. You need to actually own up and be ready to not be forgiven by lots of people. You did bad things. End of story.
I do agree with that. You can't expect people to forgive you. Would I say that like those people have a right to be mad? Yes. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Of course they do. They supported her. But at the same time, if you enjoy her content and you still want to watch her, go for it. There's nothing wrong with that. I forgive you. Thank you, Paul. You gotta be careful. Like I try not to respond to a lot of like the shitty comments I get on YouTube that are straight up assuming shit about me. I try not to respond to that. I've made one post on YouTube and I was like, that's about it. Don't need to go into detail. It is what it is.
Nah, firing your manager is not fixing this. I do hope your longer reaction won't be a summary of, I had no idea about this. But we'll stay away from judgment until that is out. Pushing your blame onto your manager isn't really the move. He no longer represents me as a creator. Bro, the problem is you representing yourself, not just your manager. And then obviously you got analysts and people saying, we'll always be there to support you no matter what. I can't stand when people pressure others to avoid certain individuals.
Yeah. You gotta keep it professional, man. You gotta keep it professional. You can be like, hey, can I pay you more so you prioritize my work? Perfectly fine. A lot of creators do that. What they don't do is then turn around and say you can't work with my friends. You just can't do that. If you're not willing to say it in front of your friend's face, try not to say it behind their back. That is the golden rule I try and live by. Do I mess up? Yeah, sometimes I do. But no, I'm perfect. I never mess up. But keep in mind, if you're not gonna say it to their face, don't say it behind their back. And I had to learn that the hard way because I used to say shit behind people's back. I did until I lost my friend group. And I was like, you know what? I was a shitty person. What they did was also shit. But what I did was also shit too. So let's just learn from it. It's not that hard, man. Speaking from experience. Everyone goes through it. Grow up. One day you gotta.
Took a lot of courage to speak out about this, Nano. I hope you're doing okay. Heart. I'm so sorry you had to be put in this position. You're one of my favorite artists even before I knew what the internet was. I'm honestly just baffled by all of this. I'm so sorry that this was even an energy you had to perceive in your lifetime.
Because Sinder did put the artist in a weird spot. She did. She did put them in a weird spot. It's uncomfortable.
Like, obviously, dude, what the actual fuck? I'm sorry. Love you, Nano. Sorry you have to deal with this shit. Obviously, a bunch of fucking people are not too happy with Sinder right now. And she did say in her tweet, I'm sorry, everyone. I will make a larger response when I'm able. So she is going to respond. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I agree with him. Not looking good. And with the new doc, the 1001 that came out, well, it's interesting to see how it all started. But with that being said, it's okay to mess up. If you want to take anything from this, it is okay to mess up. It is okay to make mistakes. It is okay to do shitty things as long as you learn from it. Just focus on learning, man. Just focus on learning. That's it. Don't put your ego above everything else. You're gonna make mistakes. You're only human. Everyone makes mistakes. You're not the only one. Sorry to pop your bubble. Own up to it. That's fine. Dude, I've messed up. It's not the end of the world. Alright, well, I'll remember to do an outro, but let's do an intro first. Welcome back, fuckers. I was enjoying my day. Let me move you guys over. I was so ready for today's stream. I was like, I'm flying out to Australia tomorrow for PAX. I've already pre-recorded like 20 videos. We're good to go. What could go wrong? Okay, I'm gonna have a stream where I play games. Cinder dropped 1,000 page doc about her experience with being cancelled, I guess, to summarize it in a few words. And I'm not saying she's guilty. Okay, I haven't fully looked through it. What I am gonna say is this was racism. This was target racism. She knew I was going on a break. She knew it. And she dropped 1,000 fucking pages. And I can't read. I feel like it would have been better if she used those 1,000 pages as like a script for a video. So it would have been easier to follow. But we are going to be reacting to Sinder came back with a 1,000 page Google Doc Sinder situation. Oh my god. Let's get started. Oh, before we start though, I do want to keep an open mind because I don't just pick sides, believe it or not. I don't just fucking do that anymore. I've matured. So I'm gonna keep an open mind. And if you don't like that, then you're allowed to not like it.
See, the thing is, right? It's 5 a.m., right? I'm sitting here, I look at Twitter, I refresh, and I see Sinder post a...
The burden of proof is on the accuser, not the accused. They lied to you. Here's 1,000 pages of proof. That alone, insane stuff.
1,000 page Google Doc. You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. Now, for a little bit of context before I start ranting the fuck out, if y'all don't know, the reason I even do commentary right now is because of Sinder, right? The whole Sinder situation, like 4 or 5 months ago, y'all remember that? That got me my most viewed video. 400,000 views. Got
400,000? Damn, bro. I hope you pop off with this one too. I want to leech.
Bless the lords. But people were pretty much shitting on her, saying, oh, she's a snake, oh, she's evil, she's stealing editors, she's stealing Vtuber bottle riggers, and
here's my take on that. Is it shitty? Yeah. Did she kill someone? No. So I wasn't very like phased by what happened. I think that's easier for me to say because none of my friends were impacted. You know, none of my friends like XQC and Queso that I'm best buddies with were impacted. Kais and that as well. So I would never lie.
Pretty much got shunned off the internet, okay? For a good 5 months, ever since that video. And then she comes back today. She comes back today. And oh my god, bro, I'm about to crash. She comes back, right? And I shit you not, she comes back saying the burden of proof is on the accuser, not the accused. And this motherfucker said, they lied to you, here's 1,000 pages of proof. Are you fucking dumb? Cinder, 1,000 pages.
Just make a video. Just make a video, please. I tried putting it through ChatGPT and it was like, I can't read Google Docs, sorry. And I was like, why?
Google Doc. Are you serious? Are you serious? 1,000 pages. You got me up.
I think people are more mad that there's 1,000 pages than the fact that, like, she said what she said, which is fuck 'em, they lied. Essentially, to sum it up. Bro, just make a video.
You think I'm reading 1,000 pages? And the problem is, right? Even with the last ones, I did read the last Google Docs. They were like 30, 40, max 100 pages, right? I read those. Regardless of that, my videos were...
Bro, she could have wrote a book and sold it. She could have been an author with this much effort, bro. Nah.
Or TLDRs of the Google Docs, right? But how am I gonna do that? How am I gonna do, like, I'm gonna be honest, it's just a ranting video. Cinder, what the fuck? Like,
I'm with this guy. 1,000. 90% of the people are fucking mad, fuming that it's 1,000 pages. We can't read? If we were good at reading, do you think we would do YouTube and Twitch as a living? No. we would be members of society. Instead, we're e-beggars. So,
to be honest, I don't know if there's actual legitimate proof or you're just lying in this doc, but 1,000 pages? Are you fucking serious? Are you serious? You got me fucked up. There is no way to show you how fucked up 1,000 pages is. I am going to show you a TLDR.
This is worse than anything she's ever done before.
That is not even a fraction of this Google Doc, okay?
She's not innocent, she's guilty. With just the page number, I'm telling you right now. Before, I was like, I'm in the gray area, you know? Like, I can acknowledge what she did was fucked. However, she didn't murder anyone. She didn't burn down someone's house. It was just fucked to begin with. 1,000 pages. You done goofed, bitch. You did it. On God, you did it.
I'm gonna be honest. Each fucking segment in this Google Doc is a whole Google Doc on its own.
Yeah!
There's like 17 Google Docs in this. But I'm gonna let Paste Thoma read this. Hey, go ahead. Look at how blurry it is. Anyways, it says here, the document titled An Overdue Response is written by the creator known as Sinder as a detailed rebuttal to public accusations made against her and her partner Red about...
Yeah, they collaborated on a Google Doc, which is wild. It's wild. So, at least they're together. At least they didn't break up.
5 months prior. Purpose and stance. The document's stated purpose is to present the full story and the facts and evidence, defend herself against what she claims were lies and assumptions, take accountability for genuine wrongdoings, and dispel...
Did he say wrongdoings?
Lies and assumptions, take accountability for genuine wrongdoings.
That's what I'm saying. I do the same shit, bro. I do the same shit. It's fine. That was very wrong of you. That was very wrong of you, Cinder. You gotta apologize, man. That was wrong. The 1,000 pages doc could have made a great bedtime ASMR audio. Wait. Let me try. Let's do a little roleplay. Okay, I'm Cinder, and I'm making the ASMR audio for the doc. Hey guys, I just wanted to come out and say that your mama a bitch! I didn't do it. Your daddy a bitch too! I didn't do it though. On God, I didn't do it.
And dispel rumors that led to what she calls a complete public assassination of my character. Bomber clerk. My bad, Cinder, if the proof is real. If not, fuck you. Anyways, key points and rebuttals. Initial apology. Cinder admits her initial apology was not good. Type shit. That was fucking awful.
Are we connected?
Because she wrote it while in a state of panic and was blindsided by the coordinated public accusations. Core accusations refuted. She refutes the images of herself as a two-faced, greedy, jealous, psychopathic narcissist who maliciously used, stalked, sabotaged, and betrayed those closest to me.
If you summarize that down, boil it down to its core, she was a bad friend. Like, to me, I'm like, okay, cool, moving on. Moving on. Again, she didn't burn down an orphanage. She was a shitty friend. It is what it is. Hope she learns. Nope, she didn't fucking learn.
Accusations against others. She directly accuses her accusers of lying or orchestrating the drama, specifically claiming that Nanolus lied overwhelmingly. Shylily lied about me from the start, and Silverville took the opportunity to lie.
She took the opportunity to lie. Silverville was sitting there being like, everybody else is doing it, might as well join. You know what? Let me join in too. Put my name in the doc. Eve is also lying, guys. She said I did 9/11 and shit like to do it.
Partner's role, aka Red. Cinder's partner, Red, provides commentary throughout the document and takes responsibility, admitting his actions were the reason why Cinder's images, her relationship, and her career were all ruined.
Yeah, what do we learn? Bitches ain't shit. Break
Cinder admits to cheating on him in the past. Oh my god. But states they...
Wait, what? Cheating on him? Oh, not everything he did justified. Imagine when she cheated on him, he held a grudge. And this whole time, the reason why he did what he did to assassinate her character is because he was holding a grudge that she cheated. And he succeeded in destroying her career. Oh my god. Yo, where's my conspiracy hat? One sec. The government, they can't know.
Reconciled and that their relationship is not abusive. She has...
Guys, I promise. I just slipped and fell and my eyeball hit the doorknob and that's why it's blue.
chosen to continue working with him, but with new boundaries and oversight. What the
new boundaries was, babe, I promise I won't spread my legs for other men this time.
fuck? Nanolist and manipulation. A large portion of the document is dedicated to refuting claims that Red manipulated artist Nanolist into canceling other clients' models. Sinder presents extensive direct message logs to show that Nanolist was not manipulated and often made the decisions herself, frequently citing being overwhelmed with commissions as her reason for cancellations. And that Sinder's famous "it's just business" quote was her accepting Nanolist's decision to focus on herself. Accountability, aka admitted faults. Sinder and Red take accountability for a number of actions, including becoming neglectful of friendships due to an unhealthy focus on Sinder's career. Red and Sinder agreeing to an exclusivity talk with Nano that specifically included Silvervale. Red agreeing to a deal with Nano not to work with Silver, Bow, or Cotton, but only telling Sinder about Silvervale's inclusion. Cinder guilt-tripping Nanolist on 2 occasions. gamersupps' decision. Sinder announces she is giving up her part ownership position of gamersupps.
Oh nah, you know how much money that is? I would never, bro. I would hold on to it. I would be like a fucking feral dog foaming out of my mouth being like, you can't take this from me, my precious. That is, holy fuck, she's leaving. Eve is the new CEO of gamersupps. Yup.
To protect the company from the damage and negativity caused by the public conversation. What the fuck? Yo, take this shit with a grain of salt, but what the fuck is going on, brother? Bro, I'm shaking. I'm shaking
too, bro. I'm shaking my asses.
You cannot be serious. Sinder, what the fuck? I'm gonna be honest, bro. Take that TLDR as what you will. Take it with a grain of salt. If you want to read 1,000 pages of Google Docs and images, link of the tweet right in the fucking comment section, brother.
While I'm on the plane tomorrow, I'm genuinely gonna try and read it. So I'm gonna download the doc. While I'm on the plane, I'm gonna try and read it and take notes. I will bring a pen and paper with me just so I can take notes. Should I do that? I feel like it's gonna put me to sleep, but like, what else am I gonna do on a flight?
I ain't reading that, but based on this TLDR,
Eve, you can't read. Keep yourself safe tonight, boy.
With heavy emphasis based on the TLDR, right? I don't know if this TLDR is accurate or not, but if it is, this shit is fucking wild, okay? Now, yet again, take that with a grain of salt, right?
God, I love salt.
And also, yet again, that is only a fraction of that Google Doc, bro. I am not gonna sit here and read 1,000 pages. Dude, you tell me. Like, look, normally, me as the YouTuber, I'm supposed to provide you the TLDR or the information contained in this Google Doc, because that's what you come here for, right? But come the fuck on. It's 1,000 pages. Even I can't do that, bro. When Mujin's video comes out, I'm gonna put it in the pinned comment, okay? Watch Mujin. He's probably gonna make a whole like 5-hour video on this shit, okay? Just watch his video. I'm just over here crashing the fuck out, bro. And a lot of people agree.
All the commentary YouTubers are crying right now because of Sinder. They've all unanimously decided guilty.
With me, because look at this shit. I'm gonna be honest, a lot of people are thinking the same too. You got this guy saying, I ain't reading all that, I'm happy for you though, or sorry that happened type shit. Everyone,
hey, that's my friend right there, community boyfriend.
One is saying it, bro. Google Doc-y type shit. He summarized the Google Doc through the POV of an orc from lot. What the fuck is that guy asking? Fun fact, the word light appears 483 times. Brother, you cannot be serious. Kudos to whoever reads all that. You genuinely deserve a medal if you do. This guy asked for a TLDR from Grok. Let's see what Grok can say.
Yeah.
It says Sinder's 1,000-page doc presents evidence, mostly screenshot of chats, to refute accusations from Nanolist, Shy,
even the bot didn't fucking read it, bro. It's just summarizing the title.
Lily, Silverville, and others. He claims they lied about her actions. She deflects blame to Red. She could have profited from drama but chose to counter lies instead, and argues wrongs were overstated. Many doubt its impact. Brother. Oh my god. Must have felt like weight of 1,000 suns was lifted off of your shoulder writing this. I'm gonna be honest. I don't care if you like Cinder or if you hate Cinder. Sinder, bro. Writing a 1,000 fucking page Google Doc is the
I
most
have-
diabolical thing I have witnessed throughout my 19 years of living, almost 20. You cannot.
Almost 20.
I'm in awe. If you can't tell, I'm in awe. This guy says, sorry, how many pages? Honestly, nobody is going to take Google Docs seriously anymore. Bro, it's like they turned a Google Doc into a Mr. Beast challenge. You can, like, bro.
First 10 people to read Sinder's Google Doc will be let off my island. The rest will be executed.
Mr. Beast would not do this for a fucking video, bro.
Oh,
Write
man.
a fucking 1,000-page Google Doc. Mr. Beast wouldn't do that, bro. And that motherfucker became a billionaire doing shit like this. The most someone drops 1,000 pages and the Sims immediately start throwing praise. At the end of the day, I'ma say what everybody is thinking.
Guilty for 1,000
We
pages.
do not care, okay? It's 5 months old, bro. If you wanted to come back to streaming, just announce that you were gonna come back to streaming. I'ma be honest. Throwing this shit out, throwing this Google Doc out is probably gonna make you returning to stream worse.
Yeah, literally. She could have just moved on and been like, yo, let bygones be bygones. You know, it is what it is type shit. Oh my
feel
god.
like your returning to stream would have been way easier, way laxer. You were still gonna get some hate, but way laxer if you didn't say anything and just came back and just did your normal shit or rebranded. Who knows? It's just crazy to me that you released a 1,000-page Google Doc that you know damn well 99% of people are not gonna read besides the beginning and the end.
We'll just make up the middle part. But yeah, you guys get the point. 1,000 fucking pages and... I think there's already a video that covers the 1,000 pages, but not all of them because again, there's that many pages. It is an hour long. 1K likes and you read it all? What the fuck do you mean 1K likes and I'll read it all? Do not like this video. If you ever wanted to dislike any of my videos, but for some reason you didn't, this is the one. This is the one you should be disliking, okay? She said it. I did not say it. That means it's real. It is not real. Like Bimbit. Like Bimbit. Like Bimbit. Can I dislike the Twitch? Yes. If you do leave 1,000 fucking likes, I'm not reading it is all I'm gonna say. I am not reading it. No. Like the fuck out of it. Do not. Hey, bye.